All right, here we are with my very first pick for our Commuting with Character series. I'm excited for this one because I thought about it quite a bit, and I want to kick it off with Anna from Frozen. I feel like Anna from Frozen is a character that we could all really learn a lot from. She has so many amazing qualities, and I think she is definitely one of the more underestimated or underappreciated characters in the Frozen series. I know it's almost embarrassing for me to admit this, but I was one of those people in the beginning when Frozen first came out and everyone was obsessed with Frozen and Elsa. I was one of those people who probably did not appreciate Anna as much as she is due. Hold on a second, there's a cop over here. And I'm driving just fine, by the way. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing anything bad.
Hazards of commuting with character.
Anna. Anna would not do that. No. Anna, I feel, is super underappreciated. I think in part because her personality is she's goofy, she's quirky. I feel like that's what people think of the most when they think of her. And I think that also makes her super relatable though, right? But one of the things I think that I like most about her, I keep saying I know one of the things I like most about her is that when she first meets Hans, she tells him that she's, what's her exact wording? Oh, I'm not that sister, I'm just me. And so she's humble, right? She's got a little bit of humility mixed in there with maybe some insecurity. And I think that goes a little bit to her childhood and her not understanding why Elsa and her were so close once, but then they're not. And it's kind of sad when you think about it that way. But I think once she comes to understand Elsa, and it's revealed that Elsa has these powers, and that's why Elsa was hiding herself away and shutting out Anna, that it really kind of comes full circle. And then you start to see Anna as this super understanding, caring, loving person who will do anything for her sister, literally anything. She essentially gives her life for her sister. Now, of course, because love will thaw a frozen heart, and the love that does thaw the frozen heart is a sister's love. She, of course, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it, she doesn't die. She saves her sister by giving her own life or sacrificing herself, and then, of course, she doesn't die. And then I know that in Frozen 2, that movie is what really kind of brought it all to light for me, truly, in seeing Anna in a totally different light as like this very strong character. So she went from being this goofy, clumsy, little sister to being a queen, a strong woman in her own right. And I just love so much about her. And I feel like, she was willing to do whatever it took, the next right thing, to ensure, the safety of her family and her friends and her kingdom. And I love her. I feel like the world would be a better place if we had more people like Anna. Mike, what are you thinking?
Well, when I think of when I think of Frozen, you think of Elsa as the more elaborate character, the magical character. The character, because of her powers, his tendency is more out of reach for the audience. Not everybody's going to have a superpower. But when you think of Anna, you think of, when they created her, the character that is more in touch, even though she's a royal, more in touch with the common person. And if you look at her growth, trying to connect with others, you think of, in our lives, our need to connect with other people. And then I do love the fact that they had her gain more and more confidence as she went around. And in Frozen 2, that song that she sings about, one step at a time, I think it goes a different way. But, that bringing her one step closer to her goals and her humanity. I think that's what really attracts her to the audience.
It's true. It's true. In the first Frozen movie, there was actually a song that was cut from the original film called "Just the Spare," and the line there was when Anna first meets Hans, she says, "I'm not the heir, I'm just the spare," and it was cut from the movie. It was cut from the Broadway show as well. But you can see it in the deleted scenes if you have the DVD. It's probably even in the deleted scenes on Disney Plus. And if you have the deluxe edition of the soundtrack, the song is on there. It's a pretty good song. Encourage you to check it out. But I think. Hey, so we are no longer commuting. We are home now, but my phone cut us off because apparently I take way too many photos and videos, and my phone was full. So it cut us off. But pretty much had said everything I wanted to about Anna right there. So just to wrap it up, the journey of Anna's character from the first movie, Frozen, to the second movie, Frozen 2, and the evolution that her character went through is just something that is inspiring to me, and I feel is something that we can all draw from in our lives. She goes from being this quirky, awkward young woman to being a confident, strong queen in her own right. And that's just, it speaks volumes. I feel like, her going from believing she is just the spare to being, a fully independent, strong woman is inspiring. So that's all for this episode, I guess. This bit of content that we are putting out there for Commuting with Character. So thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Bye.